Sup fams, welcome to my first ever ranking of a film franchise, which is Star Wars. So I will be ranking all 12 films actually. Yes, there is a film that I didn't want to cover at first because it's part of a TV series and it's basically a pilot, but hey, I'll include it here. So let's just get on with it right now. I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, quiet on set. Scene one, take one. Action. So now quickly, before I get on with the list, here's the thing that I'm gonna make it straight. As if you guys seen my previous Star Wars videos, as you know, even though I have problems and I think some films are mediocre in the franchise, I do not hate any Star Wars film. Not because, oh, I'm a Star Wars fan, I gotta love everything. No, not that. I actually, personally, I don't hate any Star Wars film, aside from maybe the Ewoks films. I don't hate it. Well, maybe the holiday special, but I don't think that counts as a movie, so yeah. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I'm not including that here. Right then, so let's just get on with number 12, which is Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. As much as I do like how it establishes the Clone Wars, it's really boring. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. All right, next one. And coming in at number 11, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And I really enjoy this movie, don't get me wrong, but man, I don't know, man. When I look into this movie, I'm like, yeesh. It's not really high up there for me. Let's move on. Coming in at number 10, we have Star Wars, The Clone Wars. I don't hate this movie. I actually think it's a very good movie. The thing is that it is a pilot. I mean, it's a decent pilot for a TV show, but I don't think it's a good idea to put a pilot film in the movie theaters. But still, I'll cover this movie more in the near future, but I'm not really gonna say much negative things about it. I actually enjoyed this movie. It's just not really high up there on my list. Coming in at number 9, we have Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I do. Again, I like this movie. Honestly, I do like it. Thing is that it's a spit in the face of basically on what the first two films established, honestly. But honestly, I wish they could have went with Colin Trevorrow's script to Star Wars Episode 9, Duel of the Fates. But yeah, that's a video for another time. Coming in at number 8, we have Solo, A Star Wars Story. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly mid to low tier, but I still enjoy the film. It's pretty fun. So not much to say. Again, my only problem with the movie is that we don't get to learn much about Han. So yeah, let's move on. Coming in at number 7, we have Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I legitimately think this is a good film. I love Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, this movie just shows that people expected the Anakin to be the hero of the franchise, and he ends up falling down and becoming the villain of the franchise, which is amazing. It's basically the Antichrist of the film. It's awesome. Yeah, let's move on. Coming in at number 6, we have Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. When it comes to the prequels or any prequel story of Star Wars, this is my favorite one. So you get to learn how the rebels stole the Death Star plans and also win the first victory, and also basically fixing a plot hole from Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope. And that's awesome. All right, now let's move on. Coming in at number 5, we have Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Yes, actually, I'm just glad this film exists because it's basically what Star Wars is and probably should be basically being traditional Star Wars, but including new things to Star Wars, which is awesome. It is, in my opinion, a true sequel to the original trilogy. Coming in at number 4, we have Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. All I gotta say is that this, for the sequel trilogy, or a continuation of the original trilogy, this, in my opinion, is where Star Wars should have been taken, with a fresh mythology, or a new mythology, fresh ideas, and basically how the sequel trilogy should have been, with new ideas, and make it original and stand out on its own. Unfortunately, The Rise of Skywalker sort of ruined that, but still, what are you gonna do? Right, moving on. Coming in at number 3, we have Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Now again, masterpiece, but and I hate saying least favorite of the original trilogy, but I really love this movie. It is technically, in my opinion, a bit better than A New Hope, but actually, because the reason why it's not helped is because it does leave you in a cliffhanger. So yeah, even though it's the middle chapter, stuff like that, it's still, yeah, it does leave you in a cliffhanger. So yeah, that's that. Moving on. Coming in at number 2, we have Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This is classic. It's awesome. I love it. Not much I can say about it, but yeah, it can be overrated sometimes, but yeah, it's fine. I love it. Moving on. And now finally coming in at number 1, we have Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I love it not because of nostalgia reasons, because I really feel like, man, this shows everything that's awesome about A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Everything light and everything dark about it, and it's awesome. And yeah, it's a great finale to a franchise, well, until the sequels came in, but yeah. And I love the Ewoks too, they're great. And Jabba's Palace is good too. It's great, cool. And it has my favorite space battle in Star Wars, so cool. So yeah, that is my ranking for the Star Wars franchise. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys hit that bell for notifications. So this is Javi from Highway Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And may the Force be with you always.